What's going on, guys? We're going to go over all the new skill moves in FC24. I'm going to show you a tutorial, which ones are meta. I'm going to show you how to do them as well. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to my Patreon. So it's patreon.com/nilguys for my FC24 school. If you don't give it after 1 month, they will refund your money. There's the nil guys guarantee, link down below. But for now, let's get back into the video. So the first skill move, one of my new favorite additions this year. It is a 4-star skill move and it's called the ball roll drag. Very, very simple to do, but the reason why I like it is you can use it inside the box and it pulls the ball away. So imagine there's a defender over here. Let's say there's a defender right over here in front of me. I can use it to pull the ball backwards and then go around the defender or around the goalkeeper like that. Hold the L1, flick the RS towards the direction you're facing, and then either up or down. So you either exit down or up. Very, very simple. So either flick it to the right and then up, and the right and then down. And of course you can do that cancelling. You can actually take a shot and then do the skill move after to get around the goalkeeper, but more on that another time. The next move we're going to go over is called the drag back turn, one of my new other favorite skill moves, and to be honest this one is really meta. Why? Is because the exit speed is insanely fast. I'm going to show you an example here. We go back to the arena. I'm going to have a look with Mbappe. You're going to see the exit speed is quick. You can take a touch and get the speed boost away. Let's say you're running this way. You can use it to go backwards and even beat the goalkeeper like so. It's so effective. Why? It's because the drag back is just a bit too slow. It's just, if I go use the drag back here, you can see the drag back is a bit too slow. But imagine combining this with the drag back, confusing your opponent and using it to beat your opponent. How do you do it? Very, very simple. 4-star skiller. L2, hold the L2 button and hold the RS button backwards like that. So simple, very, very quick. And you can see animation. You kind of put your foot on the ball, you pretend to go forward, and then you go backwards. So imagine you combine that with a drag back to trick your opponent. So you could, for example, drag forward into space. Let's say you drag forward, and then you can switch it around and then use it to get yourself an angle or to beat the goalkeeper. So effective. You can use it either while you're jogging, so you can run across goal, bring it back, FIFA 18 style, low driven across the pitch. Or you can use it in a byline. So imagine you run to the byline, fake shot stop, and then run it back like that and pass the ball inside the box. That is the drag back turn. Now we're going to go over to the other new skill move, the flare nutmeg. A special one that I think could be used in the right circumstance. I like this one because it gives you that speed boost as well. And it pushes the ball away. Almost reminds me like a setup touch. It's like you basically push the ball away, but you can try to use it to get past the goalkeeper. It does work, but it's all about timing. This skill move, it's all about timing. You get the timing wrong, the goalkeeper will save it. Likewise, even if you have a player in front of you, you really have to get the timing right to get the ball under their legs. The way you do this is very, very simple. Is you hold the L1, the R1 button, and you hold the RS into a direction. So this one has a 360 degree because technically you can go anywhere you want. You can go backwards, you can go forwards, you can go at 7 o'clock, you can go at 1 o'clock, and that's why I like this universal skill moves that you can use in all directions. But you can use it to go up to give yourself an angle towards goal. So I see this not as a skill move, but more of a that's how I get an angle towards goal. I can see this being the meta because you can use it to give yourself a setup. You can, for example, be an opposite side the box and you can use it to turn around and then take a shot towards goal. So I don't see this as a skill move per se. I see this more as, okay, you can use it to get that speed boost that you need to go around someone, but to be used inside the box to take a shot towards goal. One of my favorite features inside FC24. Then we have the new one as well, the flare rainbow. Now this one looks really cool. It's a flare rainbow. Now the only thing with this is it's the same way you do a normal rainbow, but the problem is this is how you do a normal rainbow. You can see that's a normal rainbow. The ball stays at, I would say, a medium height, just above. It's about 7-8 feet it goes. Then you have the advanced one where you kind of flick it twice and you can then set the trajectory. So you go like one, that. So the advanced one is a bit of a difficult one, but you want to basically go like this and then like that, but you hold the second one. That's the normal one there. And then this is the advanced one. You can see you can flick it and you can decide the trajectory, but this one is a fixed trajectory. It's like this. Now, why I'm thinking this is OP, let's say you didn't hear it from me, but I'm thinking first time volleys. This is what I'm thinking here. I'm thinking outside the box, first time volleys. Now, with this one, you're going to need time to set it up. So that's why I think outside the box is the real use case. It's like using it, for example, like here, and then using the volley button to get it. Now, where I see this being used a lot more will be around about here. at this point, halfway line, using it here. Then you can do then a power volley like that. Now, I'm seeing from corners, I'm thinking the ball getting played from out wide, someone doing it, getting over the first player and then taking a volley. That's the way I'm looking at it. But that is a new skill move, the Flare Rainbow. Now, there's a couple of other things I wanted to mention as well that's changed this year. We then have the new controls as well that's been changed for the trickster play styles, the flicks. You hold R3 and you a left stick in any direction, you see, and then you get that trickster kind of flick. I really like this, you know. I can just imagine us using it inside the box with someone like Neymar and setting yourself up for some of these really nice goals. If you're like a trickster and you like using skill moves, I think you're really gonna like this. So you hold the R3 button and you flick an LS in any direction. I think you're really gonna like it. It's a really good one. And then you have the other one, which is a new addition, but it's a trickster ball roll. Now, this is from stance. You want to go like this, and you got the skill move that's changed. So if you want to do a trickster ball roll, that's the way that you do it. So if you do use Neymar, or you do use someone that has that 5-star skill moves in combination as well with the flare ones, you can get some really nice kind of things let up. I really, really like this. It's one of my favorite things to do. But don't forget the trickster flick is more like this. It's more like this. Like that. Trickster flick's more like that. And then you'd have the trickster catch, ball catch, which is L2 and fake shot. So L2 and then fake shot. See that? And that is called the trickster ball catch. And then finally, you could pretend to take a shot and then do a skill move after. It's one of my new favorite features in this year, where you can do a variety of skill moves to cancel it as well. That is the new skill move. I just want to finally give you a bit of a reminder that you can also practice this in the practice arena by creating scenarios. For example, what you can do this year, just ignore the controller for a second, but you can actually add players in. So you can, for example, choose to have a defender and you can grab that player and you can choose as many players as you want. So for example, if I want to add many defenders, you can do that. So that way, if you want to practice using a skill move, or let's say you want to do a fake shot or something of that nature, you can do that. So if you're not used to it, you can also practice it in the skill arena. Otherwise, the other way is you just pause the game and you go into a practice match. With the new arena system, you can now practice skills almost instantly in the actual arena. Now, the thing is, of course, you need to have a 5-star skill foot player. That's why I say someone like PSG, because you do have Neymar still in the game in PSG before it gets updated, and you do have Mbappe. But the benefit is with this game mode is that you can change the difficulty on the fly. So you can change to semi-pro and practice it. If semi-pro is a bit too difficult for you, you can then change it to amateur, and you can see, look, if I change to amateur or beginner, you can see the opposing team actually becomes amateur. So if you want to practice this as well, you can do inside the arena. So don't forget that out. Don't forget, if you want to get better at FC24, you can come join my FC24 series, patreon.com/nilguides. Links